friendly and simple country dominated by white Latin people with very low tax rate. Paraguay is a landlocked South American country and member of Mercosur and UNICER. Although it is a landlocked state, it has ports on the Paraguay and Paraná rivers that give it an outlet to the Atlantic Ocean through the Paraná-Paraguay waterway. In a 2017 Positive Experience Index based on global polling data, Paraguay ranked as the world's happiest place. Have you ever been to Paraguay? What is your impression of Paraguay? Can you share it with everyone in the comments section? Thank you for your kindness. Today's issue is the immigration policies and methods of Paraguay. Full name: the Republic of Paraguay. As of August 2024, the total population is more than 7.53 million, with a per capita GDP of over $5.6 thousand US, and Spanish and Guarani are generally the official languages. Up to now, within the total 198 countries, excluding regions, on Earth, the Paraguay passport ranks 26th in the world. In terms of visa-free quantity in 143 countries, including 88 visa-free countries, 49 landing visas and 6 electronic travel documents. Hi, my friends. Thank you for watching the video from Bald Eagle Soaring High again. My issues are mainly about immigration policies, just like why and how to immigrate. Where should you migrate to? Those who are interested in the developed world outside and looking for immigration methods sincerely, please search and follow me, so that you can find useful immigration information about dozens of countries on my channel, and I'll continuously update the latest and useful immigration information timely. Your messages, forwarding, and following will be my greatest motivation to continue creating. Thank you all. 1. The main methods of Paraguay immigration. 1. Permanent residence permit. If you want to immigrate to Paraguay, you may apply for a permanent residence permit. You must make a deposit of an amount equivalent to 35 minimum monthly wages, which is currently a total of PYG 24,554,600, almost equal to $4,500 US. The deposit may be in the Paraguayan Central Bank, non-interest bearing, or any Paraguayan commercial bank. Once you have been granted residency, you may withdraw the deposit in full. You may also obtain residency, setting up a company with a minimum capital of the above-mentioned amount, or purchase land for agricultural production with a minimum of 10 hectares. Dependents, spouse, dependent children, and parents may be included in the application. If you wish to retire in Paraguay and can prove a monthly income equivalent to 100 wages, currently PYG 7,015,600, almost equal to $1,300 US, you will benefit from import tariff exemptions on personal effects up to certain quantities and under certain requirements. You will not need to renew the permit, but you must visit Paraguay at least once every 3 years, or your residency may be cancelled. For foreign investors, there is a special procedure under the Unified System of Opening and Closing Companies, SWACE. This is a one-stop shop to carry out the procedures related to company registration and residence permit applications. Through this procedure, the permit issuance takes 20 days. Through the standard procedure, it may take more than 3 months. In addition to the general requirements, investors must submit a certificate issued by the Vice Ministry of Industry and Commerce of Paraguay accrediting their qualification to SWACE. In order to qualify, an individual must justify an investment amount of PYG 50,000,000, almost equal to $9,150 US. In case of company investment, the contributed capital must be at least PYG 50 million, almost equal to $27,500 US. According to the National Constitution of Paraguay, after 3 years of permanent residence, you may be eligible for Paraguayan citizenship by naturalization. You will have to demonstrate some ties to the country, such as real estate or local company ownership, continuous fiscal residence, or regular exercise of a profession. You may also need to have a basic notion of Spanish and basic knowledge of the country's history, geography, and politics. It is recommended to have bank references issued by first-class banks and certified copies of degrees. Requirements: A. Economic solvency statement, which may be proven with a deposit in a bank in Paraguay, in a savings or current account in your name. B. Real estate property deed of a property located in Paraguay, if applicable. C. Documents certifying company incorporation and share capital, if applicable. D. Document issued by the National Police and Identifications Department of Paraguay. E. Interpol certificate issued by the regional office in Asunción, Paraguay. F. Life and residence certificate issued by the jurisdictional police station. G. Proof of legal entry to the country, visa or stamped passport, issued by the immigrations authorities at the control posts, airports or border. H. Affidavit confirming that the applicant will abide by the laws of the country signed by a notary public. I. Police or court records of your country of origin. J. Health certificate from the country of origin or of last residence. K. Consular tourist visa, if applicable. Documents required. A. Original and photocopy of passport. B. Original police clearance certificate. C. Original or certified copy of birth certificate, if applicable. D. Original or certified copy of marriage certificate, if applicable. E. Medical certificate. F. Original bank reference letter, not older than 6 months. G. Notarized affidavit confirming laws compliance. H. 6 passport size photos. I. Evidence of residential address. 2. Applicants' nationality requirements. 1. Restricted nationalities. No nationality is officially restricted. 2. Dual citizenship. According to the Paraguayan National Constitution, multiple nationality may be admitted through an international treaty by reciprocity of constitutional rank between the states of origin and adoption. Currently, there is only a double nationality treaty in force with Spain. However, de facto the renunciation of one's other nationality is rarely required by the Paraguayan authorities. As each case is handled individually, we recommend legal advice. 3. Taxes, for reference only, cannot be construed as tax advice. In Paraguay, an individual is deemed to be tax resident if he or she spends more than 120 days a year in the country. Both tax residents and non-residents are subject to personal income tax on their Paraguayan source income. Personal income is taxed at 10% if income is equal to or higher than 120 monthly minimum salaries, otherwise is taxed at 8%. Dividends are subject to a final withholding tax at an effective tax rate of 5%. Capital gains, interests and royalties are taxed at the standard rate. Real property tax is levied at a 1% on the cadastral value of the property. Surtaxes may apply on certain types of properties. There are no taxes on inheritance and net worth. The VAT standard rate is 10%. A 5% reduced tax rate applies to the supply of certain goods and services. Regarding corporate taxation, resident entities are subject to tax on their income derived from Paraguay at a flat rate of 10%. Certain foreign source investment income such as interest and capital gains may be subject to taxation. Finally, there is no best immigration program, only the most suitable immigration program. There are also some other contents and projects that cannot be elaborated on here due to review policies, word count, and time constraints. Interested friends can contact me, negius.ing@gmail.com, to obtain them. Also, what I'd love you to do is if you find any incorrect or outdated information, could you please scroll down right now and leave the correct suggestions? We'll appreciate you for sharing the useful knowledge. Thank you all for watching the video.